We're getting you latest in the Satara case, where protests have erupted across the state of Maharashtra after the suicide of a woman doctor in Satara. Doctors in Mumbai and other districts of Maharashtra have started their black band protest demanding justice and immediate action against the accused. Now, these protests are being led by Maharashtra Association of Resident Doctors, which has called for a statewide demonstration, and the association is warning of escalation in protests if their demands for justice are not realized. Now, this is a case that involves a woman doctor who was stationed at a sub-district hospital in Satara. She died by suicide. She left a suicide note that was written on her palm. Now, in her suicide note, she alleged that there were 2 police officers had raped her and had harassed her multiple times. This was the allegation that the victim had made. Her colleagues have also said that she had repeatedly reported the harassment and intimidation to senior officials, but there was no action that was taken. The state government currently now is taking action. An FIR has been registered against the police officers, and the charges are that of rape and abetment to suicide. Let me go across to my colleague Nilesh. This is a shocking case, a case that has not just shaken the state of Maharashtra, but has also triggered shockwaves across the country. Doctors have come out on the streets. They are protesting. Tell us about, what the state government is currently doing, the investigation that is currently underway, and also the demands that are being made by the doctors and the associations that have now come out on the streets demanding justice.
Well, yes, absolutely. This is one of the very tragic and painful incident that is being reported from Maharashtra's Satara district. Now, there are 3 major developments into the said case. One, that the family members of the deceased doctor has taken the body into their custody, and they have cremated her mortal remains early morning of today. And this is important because earlier the family was stating that they would be taking the body into possession unless and until justice is served and all of the accused are given a capital punishment. Second important development is that one of the individual who was named into the suicide note by the deceased doctor, Prashant, has been arrested by the Satara police officials. Now, this happens to be an important development because this individual was the one that the lady doctor spoke last before taking this drastic step. Now, this individual happens to be a long-term individual with the deceased doctor because he happens to be the son of the landlord where this doctor used to reside into the residence. Now, the third development is that the prime accused, the main accused, that is Gopal, his location is being traced down by the police officials. The last location that officials traced down was into the Pandharpur area. However, when cops reached to the premises, he was able to escape. And we can see the cops are inching towards this said cop. The Maharashtra Chief Minister had to intervene into the said case, given the gravity of this case, because political dimensions are also shaping up this case. Various opposition leaders are questioning the law and order situation as to normally the citizens rely on to the cops for our safety, but in this particular set case they happen to be one that caused the reason of the suicide, and which is why a swift action needs to be taken. The Home Minister, the Chief Minister, ordered an immediate suspension of Gopal, and which is why police officials are now trying to locate his whereabouts. Now, the case is only getting murkier because earlier also a letter was written by the said doctor, the deceased doctor, to the DSP complaining about how she was sexually and mentally traumatized. She was forced to do something that was against the law, and by not doing so, she is constantly being tortured for the past few months, and which ultimately led her to take this drastic step. So it is a developing aspect that police officers are working around. The Satara SP is closely monitoring the case, and so is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra himself.
Right, but here there are multiple questions that are being raised on the condition of law and order in the state of Maharashtra. I want you to stay with us, Nilesh, because let's once again reiterate the latest